Wagwan Gamer Aimers, we're back from more Dokkan content, and this time we got the KEFLA burst mode, so let's get right into this and see what they got in store for us. I forgot to check the missions, even though they're probably the same as every other burst mode. Only Universe 6 and Legendary Existence, and just 6,000? 6,000, alright. That shouldn't be too hard then. So we'll hit this. I don't want to bring an int type because we love our int type units, you know, can never go wrong with those. For reasons that we will obviously see later. So we don't have an STR, so we can get rid of that immediately. Raise your stats here, all the debuffs as always. Damage reduction. Well, let's get the bottom ones first so we get a lot of free points for fun. Raise this up a bit. Should we increase your defense? No, we shouldn't need to. Yeah. This should be good. I can lose 100, so I'll go down here. And no. I'll do this. Then lower this. Actually, this doesn't even do anything. I don't know why I'm saying that. Is there only one thing I can get rid of right now that can reduce how much points we need to do? No. I think 60-10 is good enough, right? Alright, cool. So, Universe 6, you say. Yikes, this team is cooked. You know, maybe less optimal than I thought it was initially. But it should be relatively easy. They won't have that much health, right? I don't think so. Why is my mic so loud? Hold on, give me a second. I don't know why this is so loud. I never thought it would be this loud. This might be a good thing though. Could be a bad thing, we'll see. And we've reduced it to 0. So now it's back to normal. This should be good, right? I'm not going to cut this out because I do need to do this for my own audio testing, but now that we have changed it, we'll see how it functions from here. Oh, really? Fair enough. Okay then, well, I'll reduce it a bit more since it wants to work against me a tiny bit here, you know? Nothing's perfect. Technology's never been perfect. Always has its flaws in one way or another, but we'll leave it at this for now. Until I see how it is, but either way, Universe 6. We should be good with this team, I think. Actually, I can just bring this double KEFLA because it's, or KEFLA, since it's pure Saiyans. You, sir, how do you dodge? Okay, so you just have a high chance of dodging afterwards, after you super. Not awful, I guess. This hit doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. A bit of a fraud on Fraud Watch. Are you gonna do anything for me, or are you a fraud? You need a KEFLA, so you wouldn't be doing too much. Got you. I give a Vados on here. Or is the play to just... Okay, so this is the team we're gonna see if it works first properly. But where am I gonna replace this? Here we go. But is the move to just have all of this active and then try and make a team around that? Yeah, it might be. Because we could put this Kale, this KEFLA. I'm actually gonna do that, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So, obviously we gotta get... You know, I forgot they were out. And I can't even use them. That's the wrong typing. There we go. So now I gotta reorganize how our points are accumulated or acclimated. Gotta add a lot here, to be fair. Could increase the amount of attack, because we wouldn't really be taking too much damage now, would we? we're gonna have to either way, won't we? Nah, still won't be enough. So we'll leave that there for now. And see what else around here we can hit so that... hit. Let's see what else around here we can hit that can increase our power as much as possible. Team cost shouldn't matter too much. It will not matter. At all. You know, I'm just gonna thug it out. Why not? We're built in that. We're cut from that cloth, you know. We will be fine, I believe. I have zero fear. Because honestly, I do not expect the fight to be that hard. So, I am missing something. I'm higher than I was before and I forgot what it was that activated it. Where is it? This. There we go. So now, we do this. Perfect. Yeah, the bow shouldn't hit too hard either way, so I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's on the same turn, right? Yeah, and we're gonna have a KEFLA each turn, basically. We're just gonna have a rotation of a hit and KEFLA. We're everywhere, so we'll be good. And this is a pure Saiyan, so this is a pure Saiyan's unit, so dodging it will be very easy. No, do not auto. The game auto-mapped, man. What am I supposed to do? Unfortunate. Okay, hit. I'm gonna rotate off that KEFLA because what's it called? Because the other one's coming back, so. Just gonna have KEFLA sit in slot 1, maybe hit depending on how I'm feeling, and then have everyone else rotate. But those are gonna be the 2 rotations, just hit, and KEFLA, constantly being on rotation together, basically being untouchable. Especially hit slot 2, like, after he does all his supers, I mean, he also has a good chance to dodge, too. So, there's really no concern about us dying here at all. And yeah, boss is taking a good amount of damage, so we'll just be out of here really fast, even though I just spent way too much time team building. I was overthinking it when I should not have been. So that's on me. Oh, I forgot you do that. Yeah, true. I mean, once hit transforms, we just kill her. Like, the fight just ends. We didn't increase our attack that much, so we shouldn't be dying either way. Like, regardless of who gets hit or where or when. Actually, we would use Hit's Scouter ability once he transforms because full Universe 6 team. Yeah, that's fire. These two can't link because they have the same name. Mainly, well, I mean, either way they have the same. No, your name changes once you transform, doesn't it? No, it does not, I lied. But because it's a transformed state, he gets the special treatment of not having to worry about linking anymore. But that's a cool thing about hit dodge. Thank you. Not because I'm worried about taking damage, but so I can get faster build up to his transformation. And that's what we're here for. You feel me? And you know what? That's fine. So, things that have been happening in Dokkan recently. Obviously, because Mike peaked. Things that have been happening in Dokkan recently. Obviously, because of this burst mode, the LR KEFLA and Kale dropped. Kind of a cool unit. A lot of people are upset that they don't fuse, but to be fair, I don't really care about that. They're also pretty strong looking, relatively. But, okay, Jesus Christ, that frame looked like it was crashing out. But I don't particularly care too much about whether or not they transform. As long as units come out and they look cool, then it's fine. See, there's a philosophy I live by. Well, there's not philosophy I live by, but... Because actually, well, we'll see soon, but... Will we see soon? We might, I don't know. But... I... summon for units... Might peek again. I summon for units based off of how cool they are. You know? I mean, I also summon because in my gacha... Why does my mic keep peeking? That should not be happening. But in my gacha lifestyle, I have to do at least one multi on every banner that releases ever. It's a requirement. And if you disagree, then sure. But we're different people. We play the game differently, you know? We can't compare ourselves all the time for such minuscule activities, but definitely do think that they're a fine unit even without them fusing. Because not every unit needs to be exactly the thing that you want, because even if they are exactly what you want on release, people will still find a way to complain about them. If they're too good, they're boring. If they're too bad, then they're not boring enough, apparently. Like how most of the fights are based around most of the current fights right now are based around the tag switch mechanic of 10th anniversary Gogeta and Vegito. Because to be fair, they are easily some of the best units in the game right, well, two of the 5 best units in the game right now, undisputed. Arguably top 1 and 2, with Vegito being at number 1 for obvious reasons. But this Kale and KEFLA actually look very good. Actually, a tag switch character that works based off of a current situation. The cord has disconnected. It does not seem like it wants to reconnect, so I'm going to unplug it and then replug it, and that would work, right? I see the thing. It's there. You're going to work, right? There you are. I mean, it was the end of the turn anyway, so you didn't miss much, but either way, we transform with our boy. So he's going to be cooking now. You have the scouter, right? Yes, you do. No super attacks in this turn, either way. Spectacular. And now we're just going to try and build him and the other hit up so they just burn through this fight. And then we're just going to come back through on the, Legendary Existence run and just blaze through that. Now the real question is, do I want to do a 6,000 run or do I just want to get through it immediately? What I'm probably going to do is go through the run immediately, but show what team I would use if I was doing it the 6,000 point way. And it would be a flawless team, obviously, because, I'm not a whale, but I have a lot of units in this game. I'm just saying, I have not spent a single, dime, I guess? Have not dropped a dime on this game since after Worldwide. Well, with the exception of the monthly subscription thing. Excluding that, I have not spent a dime. You feel me? Actually, I just realized Hit's going to one-shot. Well, not one-shot, but he will do a lot of damage to the KEFLA. Might peek again. To the KEFLA at the very end because of his active. And it's a Ghost Usher? Beautiful, bro. We love that. We do be ushering out the ghost. But if you really think about it, Universe 6, it's not the worst team in the game right now, but it's most definitely not the best because the units they drop for it are not that great. Like the Megetta that came out, the Megetta banner unit that came out with this hit is fraudulent, is putting it generously. Because that unit is horrific, and horrific might even be generous. I don't know what they thought they were cooking with that. If they wanted to make it lore accurate, then I get it, but we can drop being canonically accurate for the sake of Dokkan every once in a while, I mean, it's similar. It's a similar case for KEFLA. Funny, cool, quirky unit. It's just a shame that the unit freaking sucks because they tried to do something different and it didn't work out. The concept, again, amazing. It just doesn't work in practice because especially with how boss fights are, they are here to kill you. They are not here to have fun and play games. But yeah, just over that one turn, Hit went crazy. And he's stacking each time. Look at that, 27 million. Beautiful. It'd be a real shame if my guaranteed dodge unit against, Pure Saiyans dodged. That would suck, wouldn't it? I would really hate to see something like that happen. For a second I did think she had dodge canceling, but then I remembered that if she did, it would have shown at the top of the screen. So, might peek again. So I'm glad that she doesn't. But you know, Dokkan's in a pretty good spot right now. Everyone kind of saw something along the lines of a LR, well, it would have had to been some form of KEFLA, whether it was KEFLA or just a tag unit. But they were very clearly heading in that direction for who the Part 2 LR was going to be. So even, it wasn't hidden very well. Everyone could see that coming. And you know what? That's fine. Sometimes it's better to make it obvious than just, okay, he doesn't take any damage there. Good. Because, I mean, not everything has to be shrouded in mystery. I mean, when it comes to, like, leaking and stuff, we shy away from that type of mystery. But as for, like, who predicting the new unit that's going to come out is going to be, I feel like that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter too much who it is as long as they don't end up like Raditz. Although, they are probably going to give Raditz the most generational EZA, or they're going to give him a bad one to keep his reputation as awful as it is. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I just had a brain fart because I was thinking that the 2022 Worldwide was the future one when it was the cooler one. So, but that means that theoretically, Cooler and Birdcoo could EZA this year. And I'm excited to see that. Because Cooler is easily one of my favorite Dokkan units of all time. So seeing that man EZA would bring a smile to my face. What do you do, sir? Right, you need to you don't really need to do anything, actually. Well, you guaranteed seal, but that doesn't really matter now, does it? Especially on a boss that I prevented to be able to be sealed. Yep. Oh, I forgot he has dodge canceling. So, we're just gonna kill. Actually, I just realized the hits are getting a lot of damage because they're linking up with the other hit that's in the team. Because I keep putting hit in slot 2 as opposed to slot 1, because he doesn't really need to go in slot 1, because the KEFLA can just handle that. KEFLA is such a good and generational unit, but like, imagine how good she would be in the not the Universe Survival, but the Goku and Vegeta Story Red Zones for the Universe Survival Saga stages. I mean, they're good enough, and she's good in the Universe, or in the Goku and Vegeta fights in both of their Red Zones too. Well, only the Vegeta one, because Goku has dodge canceling. But if none of those fights had dodge canceling, she would probably be one of the top 5 units to bring every time. Because if you have her SSR like this one right here, that's just 2 free slot 1 units you can have on the team. No super attack, really. Alright. Hey, friend unit. You have a rainbow, but you don't have a link 10? SMH my head. Can't believe it. Also, just saying, first of all, beautiful special sticker on this guy. Let me just get that out the way. And also, beautiful, you don't have a special sticker. Either way, beautiful special sticker on this guy as well. Hit, I really do like his special sticker. But, as I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot where I was going with my point. Right, how their card art looks. So, like, obviously, Hit front-facing look. Very decent card art right here. And then you look at this guy. Obviously, much older unit, but the style of the art really shows you how old this unit is, you know? But, and that leader skill, Jesus Christ, what is this? Insane work. I forget what he does entirely. That's a lie, I don't forget. You just suck. Either way. Oh my god, she's dead. Yep. Your life is in fact about to end in the next 10 seconds. Well, it's gonna be a bit more than 10 seconds, but it's ending in this turn, and if it doesn't, then the other hit just comes in. Are you serious? A Dokkan attack? I'm not even gonna hit it, bro. I'm not even gonna hit it. I definitely was not looking at the meter, so. If I was, I would have put hit in slot 1. because obviously we probably active it's a Ghost Duster. She can't attack for the entire turn. And then we have the other hits Ghost Duster, but he's just gonna kill. Yeah. Hit's pretty good for fights like this because further deep in you get, he just builds up that attack and defense, and then you can just nuke with the active skill like we did. And you know what? It's fun that way. I should bring him into festival battle. Actually, a team I want to bring into festival, well, a unit I want to bring into festival battles is Harudagarn. I haven't brought him in there yet, but I kind of want to see how he does. And now I run it back. Legendary Existence. Can I pad the runtime a bit? I think I could, if I wanted to. Sure, why not? I forgot to put that modifier on. I'm a fool. Let's see here. Modifiers. Raise that by a little bit. Yep, increase your HP. And now we're at 6,000 for Legendary Existence. I mean, this is giving me more time to connect with you all, to talk, you know, have a good time. And I'm never opposed to that, so obviously you, Exploding Rage, or movie bosses, or oh my god. In the same turn, so obviously we gotta bring you. Gotta bring you, because you're the goat. You're strong against Pure Saiyans, right? Yeah. Even though I don't think we'll need you. Then... Nah, screw it. It'll be nice to have a unit that won't die. If only you let Legendary Existence hit. Are any of you in Accelerated Battle? I don't know why why did I do that? I don't know why I put Legendary Existence in the categories, like the game doesn't automatically do that for me. Only you guys are in Accelerated Battle. What about Rapid Growth? Broly's probably on there if I had to guess. Nope, just hit. Okay. Well, that sucks. Here you are. Yeah, we'll just blaze through it on this. For the sake of the runtime, even though we're already at... well, the OBS recording says 22 minutes, but I'm probably going to cut... God damn it, automap. So I'm probably going to cut out a bit because... if I feel like it, depending. But right now, things that have been going on. Arc Tempered Ray down Monster Hunter Wilds. I think he's gone now. Maybe. But he was cool while he was here. Goku's gonna be stacking up pretty well too, actually. Do I just leave him in slot 1 the entire time? I should, huh? I'll just rotate off the Brolys. I would keep if transforming Broly. The one that Easy Aid. Oh wow, you are not doing as much damage as I thought. To be fair, did I put on the damage reduction for N-type? I didn't, right? No, I didn't. I put it on for STR. I could probably check that after this turn finishes, actually. But Monster Hunter, Arc Temporary Dow. Pretty cool fight. I mean, it is just Ray, except with a few more lightning strikes and a bit more damage, and he's a bit of an asshole for spamming his freaking railgun. I don't appreciate that. I mean, he just really needs to find a new move to use. The originality is difficult, I understand. Burst mode. It was STR, okay. I was right. Well, I wasn't right, but I wasn't wrong. I didn't misclick, is what I'm trying to say. We can rotate Broly off here, give this guy a bit more crit rate, you know? No qualms with that. UI is gonna be pretty mid here, huh? I mean, we probably just wait until the last phase to transform him, but you might not even need it. Oh, damn, we can't even use Namek Goku's active because she's not an extreme unit. That sucks. I mean, it makes sense that he and Frieza were both limited to super and extreme units they could use their active on, but it's still inconvenient at times. Oh my goodness, this Broly is going to melt. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, definitely gonna hold on to you for this. I'm keeping him in rotation, screw it. To hell with UI, bro. Broly's the new wave. Broly is the new Saiyan in these parts. Saiyajin with the slur. A great time, really. Because actually, what's it called? If he's linked up with the other Broly once they're transformed, if we get them, I mean, we're gonna get them together again. But when they do, as long as he gets a lot of his additionals, Broly will just kill whatever phase we're on. Because I mean, even still right now, he might not be great defensively, but he still has pretty good damage. And that's what I love to see. So, new, well, not new, but more modern topic, Marvel Rivals. Things are happening, to say the very least. Ultra One comes out in a few weeks, so has something to look forward to, but things are in shambles right now, to be generous about it. You know? I don't know what it is. Some part about it just messes with people. Don't people forget how to act? It's really terrible. Got gang wars in the community now somehow. Not even, that's a lie, I played Overwatch. I know gang wars are full of possible. Listen, the Mercy Mafia is very real. To say that they're a gang is nothing short of a truth. We do not appreciate them here, but nonetheless, they do exist in our space. They are half the reason the game is still alive, after all. Taking up over half the player base. Really is a tragedy. But actually, on the topic of Overwatch 2, Stadium has been pretty cool. I do like Stadium. It's actually kind of fun. And you wanna know why it's fun? Because it's a roguelike type of game mode. And everyone loves roguelikes. But yeah, Stadium is really cool. No doubts there. Because one of the builds I went for was the Rhine Hammer Swing build, and that was peak, to say the absolute least. Because it was hilarious to just walk people down and just have super fast hammer swing and have that all damage stack. Although I did find out that quick melee doesn't affect Rhine Swing, which kind of sucks and makes it awful. So that, you're not getting a super attack with you, are you? Really no hit. That's what we're doing? Buddy? You don't give any key at all. Wait. Oh, it's only for one turn. Damn. That freaking sucks. Well, you only need to do attacks either way, right? So you really don't need it. But I'm not missing out on too many stats here, I guess. With not stacking this turn. I mean, if you want the additional supers, then you'll get them. Won't you? Like, you really don't need me to be here for that hit. If you want those additional supers, you will do the additional supers. Like right now. Told you. If you desire it and want it, you shall do it. I am no helicopter parent. Damn. He's one attack off from transforming now. I mean, if he just dodged, has he done all 3 dodges? He might be. He might have done all 3. We'll see when he comes back next turn, so. Yeah, this bro's gonna be carrying a lot of the damage for the team. He and Hit are going to be our damage gods. Goku, on the last phase, maybe, but definitely for the majority, it's gonna be those two. I mean, if he keeps hitting this 18 key and stacking his attack, then I think Goku will be good. Which, Frieza is just a bit more fun using him because there's more Gokus and Super Classmates to fight in the game right now that a high level of difficulty, which makes him fun because he can just guaranteed crit and launches like 5 additional supers with crit. Well, not obviously, I'm over exaggerating, but you get the point. Speaking of 5 additional supers, Evolution Blue Vegeta. When he has a good turn, he has a good turn. When he doesn't, he doesn't. That is how the video game works, I'm aware, but you get what I mean. If you play Dokkan. Like, I've gotten a turn with him where he's hit all but 1 additional super, and he felt very nice. It was, like, mid-length into the fight, too. Like, when the boss could have, like, done a super to one-shot. Unironically, not too... I mean, still undertuned, but not too bad. Like, just how he feels. Also, it could not transform, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have done so there. Obviously. 6 attacks is real... I mean, I wouldn't say it's a lot to ask for, but it's definitely easier to get his condition based off of dodging than it is doing attacks. By a long shot. You feel me? But this guy took me a few rotations to get him, but I did end up getting him. And now the real question is, what EZA is going to be dropping after this Kale, or with next week, I should say. Because the Kale and Khalifa did just drop like last night. No, it was 36 hours. Yeah, 36 hours ago. If you look at the time at the top left, 36 hours ago. No, not 36. 24? No. Was it 24? I did not mean to do that. Give me a moment. It was not 24. Was it? Well, while this is resetting, I can take the time to check. When did you two drop? It was the 14th. No, it was 24 hours ago. No, 36. Wait, no. No, it was 36. I was right the first time. Okay. I'm not stupid. It was 36 hours ago. I mixed myself up, thinking I was right, then now that I was wrong, but then I was right again. See, never doubt yourselves, kids. Confidence is always step 1. The fact that I have not transformed this Broly yet is kind of insane on turn 8. I'll transform him when they put an attack back there. This won't do any damage to Goku, especially not after how much he's stacked, I believe. I mean, still shouldn't be doing much damage either way, because I didn't raise her damage that much to begin with. So, we'll be thugging it out, thriving even. But Goku's damage is still lacking. To be fair, he's more of a defensive stacker than an attack stacker. So, he gets a pass. To an extent. No one's perfect. Especially not Goku. Actually, what would be something that could be pretty funny right now is me making this thumbnail for this burst mode as we go. Well, I'm actually going to do that. That's a funny idea. Good job, me. And it's efficient. I make my thumbnail while in the middle of the stage. It's amazing. You know, sometimes I amaze even me with my own genius. You will hear a lot of mouse clicking, but I hope you enjoy it. You might even call it therapeutic, or, no, it's mouse ASMR is what it was. Some clicking ASMR, you know? Yeah, you hear that? Beautiful. Yeah. You like that. We love mouse ASMR. But that does not mean I need to forget my duties of, first of all, transforming you. And second of all, will Goku kill her here? If he doesn't, then that's good. He gets a stack for free. But, shit, this wire's in my way. Okay, we gotta move this down. Actually, is there a way I could... Nah. I was gonna say, is there a way I could move this to the side and bring that up, but that would take a lot. I could make an overlay for that, but I do not. I shouldn't set that up while I'm doing this. I don't want to mess anything up. Not right now, at least. But it's okay. You'll see the thumbnail when the video's uploaded. Trust. Promise you. It'll be pretty funny. Where? Yep, you. You Dokkan attack. I would put Broly slot 1, but I'm not sure if you're supering slot 1. Okay, you are in fact supering slot 1. Glad I refrained. Also, while we're here, does this not show the thing? No? I have to go to the other Dokkan website for that. Here we go. In my it don't matter. I forgot. It don't matter. I mean, in my opinion, what's it called? Goku's special sticker is cool, but I think Hit's is better in my opinion. I believe Hit has a better looking. Primarily because the standby state for Kaioken brings his down as a whole. Like, the base form of Blue Kaioken Goku's is really good, but the Kaioken form, not so much. Well, misspoke again. I mean, the entire form is Kaioken, but the standby form of the unit. The standby of the special sticker is not as good as the base card art is. As opposed to Hit, where his is pretty good all around. In my opinion. But, enough of that jibber jabber. Where is, you? Tournament participants, and where is this KEFLA unit? You are a TUR. Where are the TURs? You're very old. There you are. Amazing. Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. Now I copy your thing. Come here, lady. Thank you. There we go. Now we put you in here. Now I gotta grab a background. Beautiful. Fill this. Hell yes. I should do this turn. I still don't have to transform this Broly somehow. He is really just here for the ride. Could I be getting more damage? Yes, but I get to stack up hit more, and that's what I'm here for. You feel me? You. Grow in size. I demand it. I need to change the aspect ratio of this. Where's your effect? There it is. So now, you put this behind you. So, there we go. And now I giga-size it for your sake. Okay, not that much though. I make it proportionate to you, relatively. Right. I need to increase the size of KEFLA. No, she can take up the entire screen. I mean, she's not doing too much anyway. Should I make her bigger? No, because that looks a bit odd that way. I can make her a bit bigger. It means making this effect work properly. Hey, this looks good in my opinion. Fire. Alright, now we can do the turn. Here we go. Broly, keep carrying the damage for the family. Well, yes, I hope you enjoy this mouse clicking ASMR and me trying to figure out how to make a decent looking thumbnail without the quality of the image looking dog water, cause what is this? Oh, this is new. Upscale resolution. No, that's not what I want to do. Will this work the way I intend? Yes, it will. That looks rather decent. I lied, it does not. You know, it's a thumbnail. That's... What I mean to say by that is the fact that even if I do increase the quality of it, the image will be too small to really notice that, so... It might not even be noticeable from a viewer standpoint. Really now. Oh, that looks awful. You, sir. Stay in slot 1. You're doing your job there. Hit is not getting a super attack. This is so sad. But it's okay because he'll do more attacks either way. You know what? This ain't worth it. I should move this a bit, though. There we go. Now that looks nice. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Should I move her over a bit so it's centered? I should do that, shouldn't I? And I can center this with her. Perfect. You'd love to see that. Alright, cool. KEFLA burst mode, easy. Wow. You know, that was so simple. It's amazing what you can do in about 5 minutes. Even though it probably shouldn't have taken me even 5 minutes. Did he get a super attack? I was not looking. Does he have a guaranteed additional super, actually, with his transform state? I think he does. He should. If my knowledge serves me correctly. Well, I have no idea. I have no way of knowing this information. Wait, should I have used the other KEFLA's background? Hold on. Actually, that reminds me, I need to look at the background for this new KEFLA. See if I can use this in anything. Okay. We have finally transformed the boy on quite an ideal turn to transform him as well. That's what we like to see. And we get the 18 key, so he builds up attack. Pristine! Thank you, Broly, for being a useful asset to the team. What turn even is this? Is this like turn 13, 12? I think? 14, I was one off. Either way, KEFLA and Kale. Let's see your card assets. Oh, you guys actually have a pretty good background, and your shading is nice. Your effect is... LR card effects are odd to work with when I'm making a thumbnail because... It's because of how the shading works on them. TURs are easy because, it's just the, like, image itself and there's no, like, shading that comes from the other effects of the card art, like how... Because every LR card art is animated in well, most LR card arts are animated in some way. So it gives them like a different effect. So even if you look at it, you can still see a very a reasonably... Well, you can still see the character, but just with a lot less opacity. But with TURs, they don't have that problem, so you can just see the outline, and it makes it very good for thumbnails. But LRs, the opacity is still there, just a tiny bit, which is a tragedy. Where's that reversible exchange? There you are. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's the switch? I guess it's just not. Oh, there it is. So Goku can hit this. He will get a super attack this time, finally. And Goku's here to do his tanking thing as always. But the Kale part of this actually looks pretty good too. Yep, are your effects? Yeah. Because I'm looking at it on the website here, like you can still see the faces of them, and it kind of sucks. But game's gonna game, artist's gonna artist, you know. I'm no professional. Actually, well, I mean, you don't really have any idea what I'm looking at right now, just from a concept. But point being, LR card arts are harder to work with than TUR card arts by a long shot. Oh, I just realized, I mean, obviously they share the same link set, so if you have both of them as a leader and put them next to each other, then they link perfectly, which checks out entirely, does make sense. But they also link perfectly with their LR Kale and KEFLA counterpart. And she shares 6 links with the TUR Kale too. The Dokkan Fest one. Oh, last phase, we can finally transform! Let's go! We could finally transform! Now then, I'm not gonna worry about that, but you, sir, you, sir, it does not really matter where I put you, huh? I'm gonna keep this as the rotation, though. I mean, shouldn't the Gokus be linked up with themselves? Why do you link better with Broly than you do with yourself, bro? I mean, the optimal rotation for this is to put Namek Goku in slot 2. But, I mean, she's gonna die in the next turn anyway, I think, if hit does enough damage. So I'm not too pressed. It's not that big of a deal. Do you feel me? I mean, yeah, Goku's doing a lot of damage, so she's gonna die in no time at all. Alright, we're coming up on 50 minutes. Maybe I should have just done the fast run and left it at that. But then we wouldn't have been able to have this very endearing conversation. You wouldn't have listened to the mouse ASMR as you currently are. You wouldn't have been able to hear me make the thumbnail in real time. So many things you could have missed out on. So it's a great thing that we're here together talking about our future. The future of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. You feel me? Alright. And the reckoning has come. And so have I. For your pack. You know, he did miss out on a lot of super attacks. So this does not surprise me. He did not catch many bodies at all. I Giga Shafted hit. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm definitely making him actively look worse. That and the fact that he probably just would look worse when not linked with a bunch of Universe 6 characters. And the fact that his link set is really odd. Actually, is the only thing he has active right now Fierce Battle? There's no way, right? One of these two has to have Shocking Speed. Surely. There's no way. Shocking Speed has to be one of the ones that they have, I think. Maybe? I mean, he's still doing good damage, obviously, but not as much as the other one. Well, he was linked with himself, so he had like 6 links active, as opposed to this loser, who does not. Broly, however. Broly's going to do something right here. And let me tell you, when he's going to do it good. He's going to do it extremely good. He's going to Broly all over them. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's think, chat. What song do we want playing throughout the entire video? This is even from like a laziness perspective. I just want one song to play, and I don't know what it is yet. Because, I mean, we don't really have a reason to change songs since we're just going to be going into this right back to back. Could do the Hyperbolic Time Chamber from Xenoverse 2. That's always a good one. Always a chill vibe to go with. Could do a Dokkan OST. Could do Coolers. Could do Broly's. Could do Mike Peak. Could and probably should do Hits. I actually need to download that after I finish this, recording this, after I finish this fight. But we got plenty of options. Actually, I'm gonna look that up right now. There's no desktop audio because for some reason my cord doesn't like to pick up sound from Dokkan, so having desktop audio doesn't really mean anything. So I'm gonna look for this Hit OST very quickly. Where is it? Hit OST, where this be? First of all, Hit. You need to pop off with damage here, cuz. I'm looking forward to your greatness. I think you guys done all of his attacks to build up. So, where is this guy? Well, not even where is he, but where's the OST list that everyone knows and loves? Oh, I should listen to Kale and Khalifa's OST as well. Here we go. Shit. hit OST. Yeah, I could rock. Actually, I could also do Hit and God Goku's OST. This isn't awful. Yeah, this might be the move. Yeah. We could rock that the entire time, I think. Yeah, I'm here for it. Alright. Now I gotta listen to this active OST. I forgot to download it. I might be a fool. I just did something very incorrectly. Alright, round 2. I accidentally pasted instead of copied. So now I open my downloading software. Is she almost dead? Okay, good. Spectacular. Amazing. Alright, thank you, Hit. I appreciate it, amigo. And Broly's gonna end it. How cinematic. I remember when Broly participated in the Tournament of Power. Killed KEFLA. It was an amazing time. It was my favorite. Why is my stuff not downloading? What type of shit is this? God damn it, man. Supposed to be updating. Oh, Goku killed. Color me impressed. You know what, good on you, Goku. I'm proud of you. You did what I thought Broly would do. It hits OST is pretty alright. So, what's his active OST? Well, that's all of that done. So, burst mode, all missions complete. Alright, so, as we know, she's out. Tickets, right. Oh, right, so, during the Dokkan Special Day thing, what's it called? During the Dokkan Special Day, they released some tickets that came with the KEFLA and Kale banner. Well, mainly just the KEFLA because it is an SSR KEFLA. But either way, there were tickets for her, and lo and behold, Shaboy got them. First multi, somehow. I obviously didn't put any stones into them because I wouldn't have done that either way. But I got her from the tickets for the first multi. She was actually like the first unit I got too. So I kind of got blessed by the Dokkan gods there. It's pretty alright. But now what I really need to do is just find places to test her. Like, see what I can do with her. Because this Kale is borderline unkillable if you get 24 key with her. After you get to turn 6, of course. It is turn 6 where KEFLA is able to switch with her, right? Yeah, turn 6. But once you get there, I mean, it's pretty, like, good. Well, I mean, like, well, not good, but flexible is the word I'm looking for, because you can switch between these two depending on the situation. Like, this KEFLA won't be good in the Goku fight, but I mean, you build up these attacks before he really has a chance to build up his damage, so you have that, and you keep that when you switch into Kale, and then you basically just stay as Kale for the rest of the time, because they don't stack stats, so, and you really just want to kill that Goku as fast as possible, but she increases crit chance for 3 turns, increases crit chance here too, and then when you get the full field of orbs, you get so many supers. Like, you're getting a 6 super turn potentially here. So you just melt any boss that happens. And she's basically unkillable with this, and she has guaranteed guard. So that's like 1,000, I mean, support included, that's like 1,600, 700 defense plus guard. Well, percent might peak again, but like 1,600, 700% defense plus guard. This unit is insane. I never saw that as her card art before, but that's kind of cool. And you know what? We'll end it there. This went on longer than it should have, I'll be real. But hey, if you stuck to the end, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video after Kale transforms here. Come on, do it. There you go. Man, this card is actually really fire. But I'll see you all later. Goodbye.